Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at something that you guys have requested a few times now in the comments of the previous videos. It is Money Game, part 1. I know there's 2 parts and a 3rd part coming out in about a week's time. We're going to get right into it. Let's see what it's about. Right, let's get into Money Game. Okay.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through Parliament.
Straight away, I like this starting because the rope, you can actually hear the ambient sounds of the rope that pulling it across. And then here.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior.
It's a strange time we're living. I like that intro, how to bring it in. It goes in very subtly and nicely. Big fan, big fan. Along with the rustle of the, I want to say a waterproof jacket of some sorts. Maybe a sort of bin bag style. And then with the rope rustling as well, you've got all this ambience in the background, along with the guitar that's coming in. And then he hits it perfectly into the song, and it's just nice.
Time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through Parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie, theory, strife, fearing, weary, minded men.
Someone else is playing the guitar. Right. Hold up. This is gonna be a long one. Whoa. Right. That face says it all. He is not happy. So he's talking about hierarchy and governments, I believe. So and that's probably why it's called Money Game. We'll probably find out.
A strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed run.
Hierarchy parties make us feel inferior. Yeah, so he's talking about how the hierarchy of society, all the governments, the MPs, the House of Lords, the Parliament, all that just makes us feel inferior, and how it's a battle to the top. Whoever has the most money has the biggest say. Okay.
Runs through Parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie, theory, strife, fearing, weary, minded men when we're clearly.
I love the camera work. So it's just Ren at the moment,
Parliament interiors. Devils
and it comes round it. And then here we have
fearing, weary, minded men when we're clearly.
We have another person. As he comes round the back, he's got someone else playing the guitar for a change, which normally it's Ren playing the guitar, so seeing someone else. Who is this guy? Is this his alter ego? Is this us as a society, how we are trapped? He's got rope around his neck and his legs. He's trapped there. He cannot do anything. He's just doing as he's told. Is that what he's inferring?
Living in dictatorships, nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chain to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole world burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner.
Okay. So the camera work again. So it pulls right in.
It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a
think.
game that lets this whole world burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns.
Saying the more we continue on this path, it's burning more and more. But he's trapped. Nothing's gonna get him free of this. Okay. And then the camera work afterwards, it pulls out, which is amazing. As he goes on to a new topic on what he wants to speak about in this song, he's talking about money money wasn't a thing in the past.
But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of
It was invented for trade, and now those bits of paper are lighting a flame, I believe.
paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner.
Turns a saint into a sinner. He's saying how money nowadays is how sort of corrupted, and going back to what I was saying before, like the hierarchy, and if you have the most money, you have a bigger say in life, and you can do more, you're more free. Whereas if you're poor and you're struggling, no one hears you. That is a big issue right now around the world. And it's amazing that he's able to bring it with this song. I can't even imagine what part 2 is going to be like. Never mind the rest of this song. Okay.
Invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game.
Oh, that is... Oh, I'm falling in love with this song. So he pulls, camera pulls out.
Slave, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer.
Saint into a sinner, a child into a killer, and then the last strum, and he pulls out the gun finger to the society. I'm gonna call it society because that's what I believe it is. He's pulling it to society's face, and the perfect timing of the guitar where it stops.
His finger on the trigger of a money game.
Child is a killer, finger on the trigger of a money game. That is, wow, that is strong.
Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we die to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
Ooh, stop, yeah, stop it, Ren. Oh, damn, son. The camera work as well, and the rain, 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 rain. So, obviously, there's multiple things you can think about there. He's talking about corruption in society. You could think about normal rain when it's pouring down, or you could take it down a different route. He could be implying about the reign of people in the hierarchy, people higher up with more wealth, more fame, more greed.
A storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins.
And those who lie through distorted lies, poison in their veins. Oh, damn. He's saying how they are rising through their lies and their fame, and that's how they're getting up there. You can't get to where certain people are these days without lying, cheating, even doing some criminal things like murder and all that stuff. Talking about stuff like drug gangs and all that.
But we die to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game.
And he's saying how we're all a part of this money game. Yeah, that just says it in a nutshell. There's no subliminal message there. He's just saying we're all a part of this. We're all the problem. Wow.
Stop.
And this part where he's just said stop, and he's looking down at him. He's stopped. He's waiting for his next command. Society's waiting for someone higher up to tell them what to do. Wow. Camera's coming in. Okay, so he picks up the gloves and then just smacks the guy. And then he knows, I've got to play again. Whilst he walks off, strutting with pride. Okay. He's got a bat. Ooh, I can hear that.
Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate. When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech.
Okay. He went in there. Talking about the president, the United States.
When they support these ideas to keep us separate. When they make us believe.
People supporting the ideas to keep us separate. Talking about immigration. And how people are wanting other immigrants from different countries to stay out. But in my opinion, we're all immigrants in a way. We all came from the same continent originally. Pangea was the original continent. And we should all love each other for who we are. We're all unique. We get one life. Enjoy it. Don't try ruin others.
Believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right.
Okay. So he went in there, believing that everyone's here to terrorize you in the streets, saying how the immigrants are just causing trouble, come to terrorize people and give them a worse life, when half the time, most of the time, that's not the case. They're coming over for work. Maybe they're getting away from some serious issues. Maybe there's war, conflict, stuff like that going on in their countries, and they don't want to be a part of it. There could be a number of reasons. I don't think the main reason for people immigrating is to cause chaos in a different country. It just doesn't seem logical. Why?
But separate when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech.
Deprive that hate, that's freedom of speech. They're saying, well, Ren's saying how we believe we have the freedom of speech, but do we? Because we're being given these ideas passed down to us from the hierarchy. And with that, we're starting to believe it and then spread the hatred across. And then because this hierarchy, say it's some president or someone who's going for presidency, is feeding down these lies and getting the votes from people that support it, and then eventually they'll become even more powerful to do even more chaos. And they're throwing these lies and deceit just to gain votes. Wow. This is a powerful song. We're only halfway through.
But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the middle class savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy.
Okay, damn. Hold up. So he was speaking on the stuff that I was saying as well. Like,
speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate?
When did freedom become a reason to hate? Exactly. Like, if you're free, why are you starting to hate on others and their freedom to come over and enjoy a new life, a new start for some people? We don't need to throw them hate just for immigrating over here or over to the US or anywhere in the world.
To justify a racist slur or insult we make. There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the middle class savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called.
Okay, so pillage, pilgrims, colonize, all of the rest. He's saying how there's hypocrisy in what we are doing right now because of the past where we've gone over to other countries, we've taken anything we could get our hands on, we took what we had, and then took more of what others had.
Hypocrisy, preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant. Cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent.
Yes.
I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. It was colonized by Rome. And also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat, the same.
Okay, damn. Okay, yes. I like this. So he's talking again how, like I was saying, like we all came from one country, but he's gone into a different look at it in a way. How America was colonized by Britain, Britain was colonized by Rome, and Rome was colonized by the Saxons. It's all a circle. It's happening over and over.
You're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. It was colonized by Rome. And also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions are our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lives, poison in the veins. But we'd like to point the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Okay. Ooh.
This whole money game. This old money game.
Wow. Okay. Let's pull it back, cause that went far.
Rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way.
I like this.
And those who rise through distorted lives, poison in the veins. But we'd like to point the blame. It's easier to blame.
He's taking the bat down. He's taking the gloves off.
We're all part of this whole money game.
He's stopping society from doing what they've been told to do. What he wants now, he's doing whatever he wants. He's controlling it. Just carrying on like nothing's happened. And there you go. The assault, the abuse, and he's just letting it happen. No one's gonna stand up for him. He's not gonna stand up for himself because he's stuck. He's trapped there. And because he's trapped,
This old money game.
he carries on. Carries on like there's nothing wrong. Wow. Okay, so there's more. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. So that ended a bit different how I thought it was going to end. So here he's about to put on the gasoline or whatever fluid it is. It's flammable. And he stops himself. He's sort of taking a look at himself, like he's saying in the song. Need to take a look at ourselves in the mirror. We're all part of this money game. And he's realised that. So he stops himself. Sort of like, instead of him trying to sort of open other people's eyes, he's accepted that it's too far gone, in a way. That's what I'm seeing. It's like he's given up. He's not happy with what he's done in the past or right now, what he's just done to the poor person in the chair. That is powerful. No words, just actions. He takes off the jacket and even takes the mic out. He's cut away from the rest of society, and he's had enough. He's given himself up, and the sit down there, it's like he's protesting against the money game of life, and then to top it off, the fluid, and right at the end, the lighter. Him breathing like that as well. It's like he's struggling even now to get rid of it completely. He's having to force himself to do this, to cut away from the normal society that is of today. And the light of the flame, linking to the actual light of the flame in the song, but also like it's symbolic of him being free from this money game now. What a video. What a song. Absolutely amazing. If you did enjoy that, please smash that like button. Hit the follow button. I think 45% of you that are currently watching are not subscribed, so please, it would make the world a little brighter. And we can get past this money game together. Stick around, we will be doing part 2 next. Much love, and see you all later.